Koehler from IUP Lively Arts across the microphone from me. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's good to have you back with us here this morning.
Thanks for having me.
And this is always one of my favorite days of the year
Yeah.
because I always get this lovely brochure.
Yeah, designed by our talented Kate Planiski.
Yeah, way to go, Kate.
Yes.
It's different this year.
Isn't it? Got a different
Yeah.
feel, a little smaller. We can fit it in the little holders in front of hotels and on top of people's counters. So
Yeah, this is the Lively Arts calendar for this coming year, the 2019-2020 season. And boy, you and I have talked about this schedule just once.
yes.
And I was really looking forward to getting my hands on the brochure because
Yeah.
then we get a real good look at the schedule and you get it underway. And my goodness, you've got a great schedule. You've got a wonderful variety of shows coming, not only the Ovation series, but all of the series.
Oh, yeah. Our College of Fine Arts, we have super talented students and faculty that just do a beautiful job. And we kind of are grouping it all together with I Heart IUP, but there's a ton of different series. And if you've never been to a theater performance or a music performance, I think you'll be really surprised. I think people go, oh, well, that was good. And they put a qualifier for a college show. No, it's good, period.
Yeah, you're right.
So,
You're right. By the way, we're going to have the new dean with us right after the news at 8 o'clock.
oh, great. Dr. Scheib. Yes, I'm really excited about working with him. I think he's got a clear vision, and I'm excited to see what wonderful things are going to happen at IUP under his leadership.
All right, so before we start talking about the shows themselves, let's get the ticket information out for people who don't have this brochure in their hands like I do. How do they get a look at it? How do they get tickets to the show?
Sure. They can give our box office opens on Monday from noon till 5 p.m., Monday through Friday, except school holidays. However, our administrative office is open right now, and they can call 724-357-2787, and we will be happy to send them a brochure if they'd like one mailed to them. They can go on the website right now and just see the dates and the shows, www.iup.edu/livelyarts. And you can look at the different series, the different shows. We have season tickets on sale right now. We have a core dedicated group of season subscribers. We're always happy to welcome new ones. And it's discount pricing versus doing single tickets.
Yeah.
However, I think most of our audience are single ticket buyers, and we'll start taking those orders on Monday. And we do have a new ticketing system that we're getting in place. So we're doing tickets by hand until Monday, meaning the subscription orders. But on Monday, that's our fingers crossed, everything goes well. Tickets will be available on the website and by phone and in person.
That's when the floodgates open.
Yes, please.
But if you do want to purchase the Lively Arts subscription package,
Yeah, they can do it right
there's
now.
a great benefit to that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can save about 15% off regular ticket prices. We did it a little different this year in the brochure. If you look in the back, you'll see the single ticket prices.
I see that.
But you need to either go on the website or call our office for more details about what your particular group is. Like if you're a senior citizen, if you're a military person, or if you have an iCard, you do get a discount. But frankly, even our regular ticket prices are quite a deal.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at what you pay for example, a ticket to listen to the Pittsburgh Symphony, the first show that we're kicking off the season with, it's probably about half the price of what you'd pay for a ticket in Pittsburgh. So you get to hear the Pittsburgh Symphony in your own backyard, don't have to pay for parking, don't have to drive an hour and a half, and get to see it for half the cost.
Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra has become a real tradition at IUP.
It has. And, that's always a fun one to kick the season off with. We have, before the show, I don't know if everybody knows this, I think Jeff Wacker comes on to talk about our outreach events, but with I would say every event, at least this year, I think I had one event last year, but every event we like to have an outreach event. And we have a pre-show talk before Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra that's open to the public as well. And Maestro Manfred Honeck does a talk in Cogswell, and you get to ask questions. And we tend to have a lot of music students and faculty show up, but we'd love to see community members too. Then the concert. Then following the concert, we are very happy that Aramark, one of our valued sponsors, they sponsor a reception that's free and open to the public in the Crimson Cafe immediately following the show.
Yeah.
With some delicious goodies.
When the symphony comes, and by the way, that's Saturday, October 12th at 8 p.m. at Fisher.
Yes.
Matthias Gurney, baritone, will be there. Gonna have some opera.
Beautiful, rich voice.
Yeah.
Have heard wonderful things about him. I'm looking forward to hearing it. And, people will get to hear, if you weren't able to make it a couple years ago, their recording of Eroica is now Grammy nominated. So they are going to be performing that again. So I'm excited to take a listen to that with my new ear going, oh, wow, this is hearing one of the best orchestras in the world doing a Grammy nominated piece of music. So
Pittsburgh Symphony strings are world renowned.
Gorgeous, just beautiful.
So that's October the 12th. That's one of the shows that you can see with the Lively Arts at IUP this year. And there are so many others. The fall season is just jam-packed, isn't it?
Yeah, we follow that up in October with a show that we have a great partnership with the Office of International Education, and we're bringing in a group that has some buzz right now called Niaz, and it's featuring a beautiful female vocalist, Azam Ali, and that's going to be happening in Gorell Recital Hall. And, they've been on film and television scores, like The Matrix has some of their music, Prince of Persia, True Blood, and Bones. So you'll hear some of their music there. But I think that's going to be a beautiful experience.
That's multimedia, too.
Multimedia, yes, exactly.
So there will be some special touches. To
I think there's a good variety
show.
of shows and, all sorts of things. If you've never come out to a production, just check us out.
2 big theater shows as well.
Right.
In the fall.
Yes,
Both
in the fall. We have 1984 that's going to be brought in by the Aquila Theater, and that's George Orwell. If you have to dust off your memory banks if it's been since
Every
high
school kid
I know,
has,
right? So, but I spoke with the English department before I even booked the show and said, would the faculty be interested? And they already have, even in college, reading this. So we're going to try to get English students and theater students. I've already been talking with some of the theater faculty, would love to talk with high schools. But, this is just going to be, I think, especially fitting for a lot of the issues that are still pertinent today. I wonder if Orwell had a look into the future with, I might be.
Don't go all conspiracy on me here,
I know. Where's my tinfoil hat, right?
That's November 15th. You follow that up the following week with Rent.
Yes. It's going to be busy. And, this is the 20th anniversary production, and it is a professional touring show. And I think, it's been a while since we've heard the music, but I think it's some of the most powerful, beautiful music on Broadway, and it's been around and brought back 20 years later because it's great. So if you haven't seen it, you need to come out.
Lots going on through the fall season, the spring season as well, and you can learn about it by simply getting the Lively Arts brochure, going to the website iuplivelyarts.com, correct?
Yes. Or actually iup.edu/livelyarts.
What am I saying? I know that. But one of the things I think is really neat about Lively Arts is not only the Ovation series, but the other series, which I love the banner, the I Heart IUP banner, under which they fall now. I like that. Sound Choices, Theater by the Grove, all of those different series go on, and music theater.
Yeah,
it's just a wonderful mix of great shows with great performers from right here.
From right here in Indiana.
Yeah.
And, just to make a little pitch, a little further back in the brochure, let's not forget that coming up soon will be the annual museum gala. So people need to pull out their 70s wear from the back of their closets. It's going to have a 70s disco theme, 60s, 70s, and 80s. And that's going to be happening, or Disco Inferno, I'm sorry. That's going to be happening on Saturday, October 19th from 6 to 10, and that's the annual fundraiser for the University Museum. So put that on their calendars.
That'll be going on. Of course, they've got the Artist Legacy of IUP, 60s,
Yes.
70s, and 80s. That's a part of the whole series as well. It's just, at IUP, if you can't find a way to be entertained, you ain't looking.
Yeah, you're not looking hard enough.
Because there is plenty of opportunity for that. You've got wonderful sponsors, of course, for this season. We want to salute them.
Yeah, I am excited. We have a new, they've been with us, but they're now one of our sponsors for Finding Neverland. The Hilton Garden Inn is our preferred hotel for the lively arts. And the Finding Neverland production is actually one of our spring shows. And I think that's going to be a lot of fun for people with kids, suitable for all ages. It's a story of how Peter became Pan.
There you go. There you go. That'll be wonderful. That is coming up in what, March?
Yes.
March the 18th.
In Fisher.
There it is. I knew that because I looked in the brochure. So to get your brochure, again, Kristen, the number is 357-2787.
Correct.
And, of course, you can go to iup.edu/livelyarts.
Right. You can look at it right now, but we'll be happy to mail you a brochure.
Beautiful. Thanks for coming in.
Well, thanks for having me.
Looking forward to the season. Next time we talk with you, we'll be on the cusp of the first show of the year.
Yes.
How about that?
Well, great. Well, thank you very much.
She's Kristen Koehler, IUP Lively Arts.